Hi, we're at Comdex, and you're watching Ken and Brandon on TechNoPhobia.
We recently paid a visit to Las Vegas to take part in the annual display of information technology, better known as Comdex. We were there to see just what was on the horizon of the technology landscape.
Yeah, this year's show was filled with boatloads of flat panel displays, those awesome digital cameras we all want, the brand new tablet PCs, an up-and-coming technology called smart displays, and the latest in biometric interfaces.
If you're one of the millions that are waiting for flat panels to become affordable, you might not have to wait too much longer based on the number of products that we saw at Comdex this year.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's making these things now, which means the price wars can't be far behind. So look for great pricing this holiday season and on into the first quarter of next year.
Digital cameras continue to assault on their film-based cameras with more pixels, better storage, better editing features, and at lower prices. We asked a few of the vendors to show us the latest and the greatest.
How many pixels do I really need? 5 million pixels if you're going to do something over an 8 by 10. Maybe you've got a printer that'll do an 11 by 14. Or you find out you like to do a lot of cropping. You know, why did I get half the picture there I don't really need?
Don't we all?
The 5 million pixels is going to help you with the larger print sizes or when you do a lot of cropping. Here we've got a really nice 2 megapixel camera that's got a 3x optical zoom lens. Self-contained lens cap, I call that a clamshell design, because the lens stays in flush with the body, the cap protects it, but when you open it up, the lens pops out, the flashes up, you're ready to take pictures.
It's the PDR T30 digital camera. It's a 3.2 megapixel camera with the functions of what a PDA would. Basically, if we took a picture of something, it gives you a quick preview. At the same time, what we can do here is we can go into the video itself, and I can seamlessly look through the image to make sure I got everything I wanted.
Digital cameras are also starting to appear in everything from cell phones to headphones to handhelds.
Yeah, both Nokia and Samsung were sporting cell phones that had built-in point-and-shoot cameras that could send the image with text to other phones. Nokia showed a combination headset camera accessory that would add imaging to most of their compatible phones as well.
But they took the cellular cake with their Model 6800, which had a color display, a unique fold-out design that turned the touchpad into full QWERTY keyboard, and a built-in FM receiver. And if that's not already enough gadgetry for you, how about an optional hands-free speaker system that doubles as the speakers for the radio?
Nokia 6800 phone, what it does is it combines a regular cell phone with a full QWERTY keyboard messaging device. It'll be available in the second quarter of 2003 and with a retail price somewhere in the $300 to $400 range. This will do SMS, phone-to-phone messaging, MMS, which is the new kind of messaging. It will do instant messaging and it has an IM client built in and full email support. So there's the phone part, and what you talk on just very normally. And then to get to the QWERTY, you just simply pull that up, lock it in place, the screen turns, and then you have this. The Nokia Music Stand is a new accessory that we have that allows you to take your phone, charge it. It also lets you put it on your desk, use it as a hands-free speakerphone. And also, since these new phones have FM stereo radios built in, you can use it as a way to play the radio through high-fidelity speakers. You have a volume control down here as well as an answer-end button for when the phone starts to ring in the middle of your song.
On last week's episode, we showed you an example of the new tablet PC platform, and they were certainly all the rage at this year's show. Toshiba won Best of Show with their Portage 3500, which had the ability to change the display from landscape to portrait based on whether you were using it as a laptop or as a tablet.
Another new technology called smart displays was being shown. Smart displays look like a regular flat panel, but they can be lifted off and used as a remote input device within about 100 feet or so of the base station. They don't have processing power like a tablet PC, so think of them as a wireless monitor with a stylus for input.
Yeah, except the one that we saw there, of course, had that cable because they didn't want us to steal it or something.
Yeah,
so.
Ken's got a little problem we have to talk about.
Wireless. We also saw the latest in biometric devices that were being used for security devices. They use your fingerprint, your voice, your face, your iris even, to recognize you for these security purposes. We saw a laptop that used a fingerprint instead of a typed password as a method of getting into the system, which was kind of cool. I mean, it's like, how would you like to pay for groceries with a fingerprint or maybe your face? You know, I mean, imagine one of those scanners messing up when you're using the facial recognition. You got to scan your face over and over again to try to get your groceries. Yeah.
If you want more information on the products that we just showed you, we have posted links and some more pictures of our excellent adventure to Sin City at datadoctors.com/TV.
All right, so what the heck is Wi-Fi and why would you want it in your house? When we come back, we'll tell you that and answer a burning question from one of our webcam callers, all right here on TechNoPhobia.
Hey, I like this